Chris Watkin back again with Daniel Harrington, who is the head of global growth for Fine & Country. Posh word for a business development manager for the globe, yeah?
Thank you. Proud of it, though.
Fantastic. Okay. You are responsible for bringing new people into the Fine & Country network. I am a massive fan of the Fine & Country brand. Other brands are available. I have an affinity with the Fine & Country brand. Know an awful lot of people who work both as license holders and also in the organisation itself, and I'm a big fan of it. So therefore, I decided to use this opportunity just to have a couple of minutes on why someone should take a Fine & Country licence. I must stress to everyone that I've not been paid to do this. But we've done a video, we've done Daniel's story, we've done some other videos, and I just said we had a bit of film left at the end of the day, so we thought we'd just use it up. But as I said, not being paid to say this, there's no incentive for me to do this. Anyone that sits on the WatkinSofa, it costs me, not the person. But as I said, I've known Daniel for an awful long time, think the world of him, think the world of Fine & Country. So, okay then, Daniel, why should someone take a Fine & Country licence? Talk to me.
So a Fine & Country licence is not something you take. It's something you invest in.
Okay.
It's built by, and Fine & Country was founded by and for local independent agents to either attack or defend the premium market in their area. But we've evolved over that time. You know, we've become an overnight success in 21 years, is the running joke. We've weaponised brand and marketing, but we've done so by having, award-winning marketing. That's great. We are a marketing company, but our agents are the network. So it's a really interesting dichotomy whereby our agents get to have a value proposition to high net worth customers or affluent customers. And that proposition is we don't value property at Fine & Country. We maximise the value you'll achieve. And what that means to you is what you net out in the transaction will be higher. Our fees will be more, but you'll be net better off, or what it allows you to, if we get you the best possible price for your house, what that can be leveraged into on your onward purchase. And
okay, that all sounds like marketing rubbish.
Okay.
I'm not saying it is rubbish.
No.
Would it be fair to say that, there's plenty of damn good independent estate agents out there who are selling the 3-bedroom semis and the 4-bedroom detached houses, but they seem to hit a glass ceiling where they seem to, roll the clock back 30 years and they used to sell everything from the mansion down to the terrace. But there seems to an encroachment like a virus. The Savills and Knight Franks of this world have moved out to the south. And is it almost giving those agents an equal footing against you Savills and Knight Franks of this world so they can play? Because, intrinsically they are damn good estate agents, aren't they?
If they had them, they could sell them. Unfortunately, and I've had that pain before I was at Fine & Country, I worked for an independent country homes estate agent, and it is painful to see that property come on the market and you haven't even been invited out. And it comes down to people by people. Everyone knows that. At the premium end, people by people and brand. And they're looking for a brand that will be reassuringly expensive, and I know that's awful. The best analogy I can give is that you've built, your name is Paul Smith, and you've built the best possible sports car. And it says Paul Smith on the back. It's the best engineered car. What Fine & Country do is we put an Aston Martin badge on the front of it, which enables you to sell it essentially. Okay. But Fine & Country's proposition to a client is unique. Careful to use the word unique. But as a premium brand, what we offer that agent is the ability to always differentiate themselves.
But still, let's be honest, I know Fine & Country branches in one town, they're putting trees up, they're doing really well, and then there's another Fine & Country down the road in the next town along that's just doing nothing with it.
Yeah, and I have to be careful how I say this, but both of those companies have access to the same tools, the same training. They're sitting in a market that's the same competition, it's the same customer base, it's the same houses. Fine & Country will open the door for you, but you still need to close it. And it's really important that you understand if you're joining Fine & Country, it is not a McDonald's franchise. You don't just put Fine & Country up and wait for the business to come in. It is an investment. It is a suite of tools and a brand that you invest in.
Would it be fair to say it gives you a coat of credibility?
Yes, but it's become more than just a coat of credibility. It's now become a serious strategy to actually not just list a property, but to sell the thing, and not just to sell it, but to get the best possible price for it.
And it's not just a black and white and gold brand, is it? We've spoken. Do check out my videos that I've spoken with Daniel. You get involved with the network, and you swap ideas, and you
Absolutely.
and you people, licensees help each other out, and with the hive mind, it all grows, doesn't it?
So have you heard of an elevator pitch?
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of people I speak to haven't. It's come over from America. You get in the elevator with the CEO, and you have the journey time of the elevator to pitch something. And a lot of our clients are now saying, "I'm really busy. Give me your elevator pitch." Fine & Country's elevator pitch is unique in that, well, what it is we don't just value property, we maximise the value of property, and we do that through a three-pronged marketing strategy. And quick segue: everyone remembers the rule of three. People will take three things out of any training session, video, whatever.
Yep.
We will maximise presentation, we will maximise exposure, and critically, we'll also maximise service. I'm not going to go into the full pitch, naturally, but it's not unique to Fine & Country. You don't have to be Fine & Country to be able to use that. It is optimised for Fine & Country. That's how it's to reverse engineer it. But it enables, at its absolute core, a local independent business to still offer the same service, local knowledge, experience, communication, skin in the game of a local independent, but simultaneously to offer the award-winning presentation of a premium brand and the local, regional, national and international exposure of a global corporate. So what that enables a licensee to do is, if they're up against a really good local independent, or we can match them on service and local knowledge and experience, we can wipe the floor on them with local, national, international exposure, magazines, websites, digital marketing, and our presentation is award-winning. If they're up against the S's and the KFs of the world, well, we can match them. We've got more property, more locations in the UK than Knight Frank at the moment, which vendors find often reassuring. But where I am different to them is that's a regional office covering a huge area. I'm the guy on the ground. I can outdo them on service, communication, and all the rest of it. And to be able to always be what your competition isn't can't be underestimated. But to have it wrapped up in a pitch of, I'm not just going to sell your house, sir, madam, I'm going to get you the best possible price in today's market, and go into that presentation, exposure and service combination, it does allow us to always differentiate and actually
get a higher fee.
And get a higher fee, where it's best at from a business perspective is we only want to be dealing with motivated, affluent customers. If you know your unit listing cost, Fine & Country will add significantly to your unit listing cost. But what it also makes a scalpel for finding motivated, high net worth clients who will see that you have a value proposition, can afford to pay a high fee. They're not stupid.
Because they base their decision on value.
They base their decision on value, and you can offer them a strong value proposition. And because they're motivated, it will be priced correctly for the market, and you will sell the damn thing. And they're happy, and we're happy, and ultimately, it comes down to what they're going to net out of the transaction. So I've got case studies from all over the network and all over the globe where we've been 4 times the fee of another agent, but by the time we've achieved what the other agent couldn't or hadn't, the client is still £100,000 better off. And that is why people stay in the network, and that is why people are joining the network and growing the network, because it enables them. Fine & Country is a shield and a sword. It can help you defend against the big corporates, but it can help you attack your brethren in local independents. And you can use it how you see fit, but it does come back to commerciality. It comes back that Fine & Country is something you invest in. It's not just the license fee. You need to invest in the branding and the lead generation and the mindset of dealing with that part of the market. But it's about ROI. People wouldn't be doing it if it cost them more to take a Fine & Country license than they make from it. The critical thing is me and my team, the business development management team, our job and our incentive structure is based around us being commercially aligned with our licensees, and we want them never to stop. Always be growing your market share, growing your fee, growing your upfront fee, growing your sale rate, and everything is about return on investment.
Thank you for your time today, Daniel. Like I say, I've not been paid to do this video, yet I'm a huge fan of the fight. I have to say that.
Yeah.
A lot of people think everyone that sits there
Right.
Gets paid. Can I, has paid me? Can I confirm you've not paid anything to be there?
I've not been paid. Neither.
No, you're not, you're not bloody paying it. You forget. No one who
No
sits
money
there.
exchanged hands.
But I do this because I enjoy the chats. Thank you for your time today.
Chris?